Dame I gospodo, vrijeme je za first keynote speech of the day. It's time to start.
Ja nemam sad. Dame I gospodo, vrijeme je za prvo predavanje danas.
They will have 20 minutes to say whatever they have to say and then we call the security guys.
Dakle, imaju 20 minuta da kažu što imaju, onda ćemo za zaštitare.
Logično. First among the not least is Mr. Vito Lalić, MOBOTIX Business Development Manager ili na hrvatskom isto to.
Direktor poslovnog razvoja.
To, bravo,
počela
kraljice.
sam učiti nešto.
Adria, KONICA, MINOLTA, we kindly ask Mr. Lalić to join us. Rethink security. Kako ćemo to nanovo razmisliti o sigurnosti, zna on. Dobrodošli, welcome.
Dobrodošli.
When you're ready, your time starts.
Now.
Vito, kad ste spremni, recite, ja stišćem.
Spreman sam.
Hvala. Izduhom tvojim.
My presentation will be in English. I hope that is okay. So first of all, thank you for coming. Thank you to the organizers in name of KONICA MINOLTA Croatia, KONICA MINOLTA Bosnia and Herzegovina, KONICA MINOLTA Serbia, and KONICA MINOLTA Slovenia. As you see, KONICA MINOLTA is actually everywhere. So today, I want to start my presentation. This is our motto actually for the upcoming future, Rethink Security. Actually, when I started to do this presentation, some meeting happened, and actually there was a guy who pushed me to do this presentation in a bit different way. So, Rethink Security is something that we want to show to our market that security has changed in the last years. It's quickly changing. Most of you are probably in the market for more than 10 plus years, 15 years, probably some of you even more. So we transition from the analog systems into the IP. So today I'm going to talk about something that's a buzzword, and my presentation, I want to just, for you guys to think, is it a buzzword or is it actually happening? We are going to show some trends or negative trends that are happening, and hopefully we can change that also. So let's start. The meeting which I mentioned before was actually happening 2 months ago in a big security company where the R&D manager of the company said that AI is just a buzzword. Nobody actually uses this. What I saw in his communication is that the company is not keen on offering AI solutions or doesn't know how to offer it. So the market is being held up by the same security integrators which are not offering these kind of solutions. What we know and what we see that the industry 4.0 is already here. It's developing more quickly than humans can actually follow up. So it seems that we are not actually ready for this. We should be the ones in the security market because we have the sensors, the AI likes, so we should be the trendsetters, the educators of these trends, and we should create the market, meaning that we should educate also our potential customers how they can use AI in real business to help them prevent losses, make better productions, stuff like this, which can actually maybe be in the beginning as a cost, but they need to think it as an investment. Can we change our mindset? I think we can. Lydia was mentioning this before. So AI is presented here. It's already here. You can see on everybody's booth that something is happening, but we want to transition from something is happening in the booth, in our catalogs, or on our websites, into actual cases. Computing options are here. If we look 2 or 3 or 5 years ago, 1 camera, 1 PC, that was the limit for AI. Today it's more optimized. We have cloud computing, which is actually quite cheap nowadays. So everything is ready infrastructure-wise, camera-wise. The cameras have already built in AI analytics, but if we do not show them or show the benefits to the customer, I do not see it happening in the future. There's a case study, there's a study actually which was done in 2019, which shows that the number of cameras increase in the cities for city surveillance, for urban security, but the criminality doesn't go down. What does this say to us in the end? So the cameras are there. We are relying on huge amount of cameras which are managed by technical security personnel. They cannot monitor everything, so we need to give them only inputs which matter. We can do this through AI. We see solutions today that you can have fighting detection on the streets. So we can give an alarm before something worse even happens. We have gun detection, so we can also prevent some things happening even or react even more quickly. So we need to use these kind of solutions to bring the market forward. We can assume, like I said, that behind these numbers there was no proactive technology. We have it in our technology, not me, all of you have it, but we must tell the customer or educate the customer and the market how they should use it. One thing we realized as KONICA MINOLTA that we need to develop our own, but also make partnership with various companies. We will have the startup meetings today or tomorrow. So take these guys and bring them in your portfolio and see how you together can develop. Develop from within. This is, I think, the most challenging part we found in the last years. If you have a new product in your company, when you say to your technicians, okay, we're going to use this, there's always some resistance at first before they actually start to use it. So we need to definitely develop with them. And if you remember the technicians before, which are our backbone of the companies, were just mounting the stuff and programming, smaller stuff. Today, they are programming AI, or they should be programming AI solutions. Like I said, bond with the development companies. These companies, a lot of them are coming up, they're searching for good partners, they're searching for the market. They are usually software companies which maybe do not have the sales force as we have, so we need to help them definitely. Also, the camera, which is most of the stuff which is presented here in the security business, is a sensor. So we can use the camera for thousands of metadata we can find in one image. We can use the cameras for temperature sensors, thermal sensors, audio sensors. So actually the market is and the possibilities are huge. What we can say from our development or from our partnership with the customers, with the companies, with the software companies, is that we can share some ideas that we've taken with them and used, like gun detection, which can be useful for urban security, like developing completely new case or completely new AI, which is based on object recognition. So for a company that was, let's say, mechanical or analog, they today receive the data, which is completely AI, and use this metadata to enhance their business. Or for instance, recognition of boats. Everybody's talking about vehicles, everybody's talking about LPR, make, model, car, stuff like this, but there's a market actually that's been a bit forgotten. With the metadata like this, they can definitely use this data and enhance their business. Of course, retail, hospitality, in my personal opinion, retail was the trigger for video analytics because of the retail discounting, the heat maps. Now we have stuff like this, which hospitality or a restaurant owner can definitely use for his metadata to enhance the business. Also, one important part is GDPR. So we had cases where there were some breaches of GDPR which were not, let's say, a good example how to handle the CCTV. Definitely with anonymization as a solution for live monitoring, which is based on some motion detection algorithms and AI, we can enhance the security also of our technicians who are monitoring the video surveillance, but also the privacy of the owner. Also, stuff like people, car counting or vehicle counting, but also categorization. This data can help definitely to enhance somebody's business. So we would like this fair or this summit to be the game changer. It is for the last couple of years, but to enhance it also, not between us, but also for the market. So we need to invest in our people. Like I mentioned, our technicians were just mounting, pulling cables, mounting cameras. Today they do a lot of other stuff, which we need to invest in them, but also invest in ourselves and open ourselves up to educate others. We need to integrate more. This is definitely here. So Adis was discussing, or mentioning the smart cities, stuff like this. IoT is a standard, so we cannot run away from it. My personal opinion, I was at the beginning, I was working with the IoT systems from day one, so for us, it's definitely a standard, and there's definitely a plus we can show to the customer. So, like I mentioned before, our brief history is KONICA MINOLTA, since we are in the market from 2016 in the security. We have tried, with the examples shown before, to make something new in the market and maybe educate a little bit more. We think that this is the place and this is definitely the time. Thank you.